Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on? I'm Nemesis, and of course, I've got my home dog and good friend here, Crypto Mikkel. Yo!
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Mining After Dark here on DCA Adventure. Welcome, guys. Glad you are here. How is everybody out there in the crypto space, mining space, tech space?
Right.
Whatever you want to call it. What's up? So how are you doing, Shawshank, Techman TV, Unknown Crypto, Nefarious Technology?
Yo. Big shout outs to everybody that is here. And
Boris and Gerbil.
Oh, yeah.
Showing in there. And me. Look at me in there.
Yo, you want to know what else we can roll to? Our actual intro. Oh.
Whoa.
Yo, I hope you guys enjoyed that intro as much as we do. I love playing that every time. I mean, I'm just saying, Gundy did a bang-up job on it.
If I could spam that every single, all the time, I would.
Oh, yeah.
24-hour stream on DLive of just that intro.
Oh, dude, that'd be epic.
I'll rotate it with the other one.
Yes.
Whenever we get all of the intros played out, all of them finalized, because there's one coming out for Jay, and stuff like that. When we get, Boris says play it again.
Right. Play it again.
Boris says so.
Oh,
Boris
okay.
says so.
Oh, okay, I'll play it
Just
again.
for you, Boris, because I love it so much.
Yes. Yeah.
So sensual. Just for everybody out there in the world, just because we love it so much, I hope you love that just as much as we did. Love it so nice, you gotta do it twice.
It's like, yes. So, yep, everybody loves it.
I'm glad everybody loves it, so welcome everybody here. I hope everybody has had a great week out in the mining space. I hope everybody's rates have been high.
I know a few people
has been low.
I know a few people that might not be having a good mining experience. Man,
yeah.
those people over at Bcash. Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're not so happy.
Yeah, 12.5%.
Zaza?
Yo! But yeah, they're proposing a 12.5% miner tax down. It's
I did see that.
But
yeah,
Roger Ver does not support it from Bitcoin.com.
So how can I'm confused on how that works.
Oh yeah.
How can your own coin implement something and
it's from the mining side?
You want nothing to do with it?
Yeah. Why not? It's the perfect play, you know? Oh. I own one of those said mining facilities. I'll give up that 12.5% because it's coming right back to me.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
It looks like the link that I had doesn't work.
No, it went all poopy.
Yeah, I noticed that the other day when I went to their website. That's a bummer.
Right. But I do know that Roger Ver has outright said that he does not support it, though. And I thought that was kind of funny. Either this is being implemented by the 4 largest pools, and I wonder which one of them Roger Ver owns.
Well, I mean, doesn't Bitcoin is because he owns what Bitcoin.org.
.com. No,
.com?
.org is
.org
is the real Bitcoin.
Yeah, .org is the real Bitcoin, and .com. If I'm not mistaken, doesn't Bitcoin.com have its own pool on Bitcoin.com? Like it's called Bitcoin.com.
I believe so. I really don't pay attention to that side of it. I honestly do not pay attention to that side.
I'm pretty sure.
Bitcoin Jake, I love it. They can go fork themselves.
I agree.
Oh yeah, I will allow that one.
Start mining Bitcoin.
But yeah, I'm not actually sure if
they offer cloud mining.
That's a scam.
On their website. Straight up. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks like they do, but you have to have like an account and everything. But I'm pretty sure they have a pool on their website. Like, pretty sure. I was pretty much use cloud mining. Right? Ain't that the truth?
Oh God, not like this, guys.
Not like this. Maybe like this. I don't. Who knows, man?
Right.
But yeah, it looks like they have a pool. So, I mean, I do know. I'm pretty sure they do.
Yo, Ralph Cooper, what's up?
Whatever. I don't agree with it. I think it's stupid.
And you did you also hear the little slip under the radar that Litecoin has a 1% optional donation fee?
Yeah, I seen that they slid that in there. Hey, if you want to donate 1% to us, we'd be greatly appreciated.
And they did. I mean, if you guys missed it earlier, Magical Crypto Friends, another YouTube channel, actually has like Charlie Lee on there. He's one of them. He's one of the 4 that's always on there. Same thing with the creator of Monero. So I mean, you can kind of catch some of what they're allowed, I guess, to really talk about. And it was kind of funny. One of them asked him about the donation fee from Litecoin, and he's like, "Oh no, it's optional. It's up to the pool if they want to flip it on, and you have to remember to go in there and turn it off." It's like, wow, little slip under the radar on that one. I was like, wow.
That's how nice of them. So sweet. Bitcoin Jake says, I love the Magical Crypto Friends. I just got mod on there
I know.
I stream for them.
You were like every few videos you were spamming it. Make me mod. I was cracking up while I was at work. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you.
So, according to mining pool stats.stream, Bitcoin.com does have a pool.
All right. So
mining Bitcoin. Nonetheless, because they have it for all 3. Anything from that list. Like SHA-256.
Nice.
So we know. Anyway, just thought I was like, I know that's in there. I had to make sure because I knew I wasn't crazy. Let's see what else we got. $6.09. Yeah, inflation. Yeah, you're right. You're right there, nerd. Next stream was good. What's up, Jay? How you doing, buddy?
We got 16 people in here. Smash that lizardy like button, guys.
Yeah, Jay. Whenever we're done here, me and them are gonna look at some parts and get your stuff. You said that you wanted to build your own computer, so after this stream, I was gonna get together with them and get some
Woo.
And get some part lists together.
I love surprises. I just found out about this.
Yeah, you just found out about it.
Baller.
Been trying to get that list together, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to include him because then Chris said that he wanted like a little budget PC and what we could do to get himself like a little better. So I was like, well, let's just go ahead and knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, and just like, cause that's not going to take much time.
No.
I love straight. So get that stuff all settled out, get it going, get yourselves a little bit of PC action.
Right, I was always that guy that would like get like that cheap, really cheap, off the wall hardware for subwoofers for their car and just blow everybody out of the water that had like the really expensive stuff. You're like, you're cheating. You're cheating.
Like Walmart and buy like the Walmart speakers.
Just because I did research and I found out what company that was particularly making the coil windings, I was like, oh, this company makes these 2 other speaker lines. I'm grabbing that one for a fraction of the price. It's the same speaker.
It's just not as pretty.
Right. It looks like plastic, but it slams. It holds 1 ohm stable. Yes.
Bitcoin Jake says Satoshi Quest all-time high right now, $16 plus.
What? Wow. Yo! Congratulations.
Man, congratulations, bud. You get a gold sticker.
Right. Oh, I gotta flip over to that.
I got you off guard. Boom.
Yeah, you did just a little bit.
Boom, just like that, off guard. Got you. Got him.
Gotcha.
So Techman says nefarious, good angle. You could be building this, getting someone that. Wait, what is this? I don't see nefarious commenting anything. Did I miss something?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think I missed anything.
I don't know.
I just looked up, so.
Yeah, whatever. So the sub is too light, let you know it's good. What's up, Mining Chamber? Welcome, welcome. So we know everybody. We'll go ahead and announce that right here now. Next week, Mining Chamber will actually be joining us here on the live stream.
Yo!
And we will have fun chit-chatting about mining, and it'd be great to have you guys here, and look forward to it. Love them. Everybody,
nice.
Go right, click on them right now, and then make sure that you go and sub to their channel. They would greatly appreciate it. We would greatly appreciate it. And
we support people that are a part of the community. Yo.
That we do. It's a community. So you know you gotta do that.
Mm-hmm.
Gots to. Beginning of chat.
And I don't know if anybody that's a part of the Discord. Our man Peter Stone had himself a pretty good little tumble. Thank God he's okay. So yeah. Big shout out to him.
Glad you're doing good, buddy.
Right. Oh my God. I was like, wow.
Thoughts got you. He said he rolled his truck
3 times.
His
Forerunner 3 times.
Yep, 3 times.
Kind of out of the blue, he was doing like about 60 miles an hour. It was a little snowy out, little maybe hit a little black ice or something, and just kind of ate it. And thankfully, the tools I've worked with this guy a little bit over Discord, and was like watching him like do some transmission work on his other vehicle, and so the back of this vehicle is filled with all of his tools. All of them. I mean, there's a big pile. So as he was rolling, thank God none of that stuff was like projectiles going forward. So my heart is out to you, my man. Hopefully your vehicle is salvageable and all that good stuff. It looked like you broke a rock in half.
Yeah. No, he is not from Montana. He is actually from Iceland.
Yes.
So he is across the ocean for us. But
and we've met him.
We have, met him on a couple occasions.
Yep.
Nim's met him on two occasions. I've met him on 1 occasion.
Yep.
But he was from the Bitcoin pub community, where we all started, and found each other and started hanging out. So
Yep.
good old beginnings.
Right.
Mining Chamber says, heck yes, we're going to be hashing. Gunny says, oh snap, Mining Chamber, awesome. He says, that is nice of you guys. Always been saying this community is extremely supportive. It's crazy. We try to be, because it's kind of, that's the point of cryptocurrency. So it's good that, and there's not very many of us miners like out there, out publicly telling people how, not, giving their input and telling them, the important things that they need to look out for. There's not very many of us out there, so it's good to stick together.
And Ralph Cooper, to answer your question, it is Peter Stone.
Yep.
So, yeah. And it's like, and it is cold out where he's at too, so it's like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he showed the pictures in our Discord.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, if you're in our Discord, if you go into the general chat, you can scroll up and see the pictures. Yeah. Yeah.
So, moving on along from a community shout out. Thankfully, it's okay. So, yeah, baller.
Yeah, glad you're okay, buddy. Much love. Get you feeling better. Take a little bit of rest. So, I think you said you were on vacation. This was your first day on vacation in like quite a few months.
Yeah.
And then, boom, right. So, get to rest. Enjoy your vacation, buddy.
Right.
Much love.
So, moving on along, which topic do you want to start with?
What's up, 3D Camper? He says, yo, I am late. Not too late, but smash it. Heck yeah, smash the like button, for sure. That you have to do. Smash the Lizzie like button, and hit the subscribe button, bell notification if you haven't already. We would greatly appreciate it. Help get this content.
If you're on your PC, it's like right down there.
And there's even a share button. Hit that share button.
And if you're on a cell phone, it's underneath him.
Right. Somewhere over there.
Right.
But yeah, so I don't know if anybody has really, looked into the whole Grin situation, with what's been going on with Grin, Silicon's ASICs that they have now taken off the market, that they have taken off, but we all know that they were out there and are out there hashing away eagerly on this stuff. They realize how, let's get real, they totally realized how profitable these things were, and they're like, yeah, we're not.
We are ROI. We didn't
we're
even
not
mean
getting
to.
rid of these. Let's get real.
We didn't mean to ROI.
This is gonna fund our next facility. Yeah, we're not getting rid of these. What's up, Fang?
Yo.
Glad you're here, buddy. Glad you are here. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's been really watching all that, but if you have, I applaud you, because it's been a sight to see. Now, if anybody also knows that you can, what's up, Crypto Nomad? How you doing, buddy? That you can mine was it Grin 32, which is Cockatoo 32. We know that Grin is still on G31 as of current, but you can mine G32 now. There are miners that have been released, so you could mine them with the Vegas 16 gigabyte Grin card, Radeon 7. Let's see.
Yeah, you're not going to be making like, oh my god, I get to retire. No. It's a hobby to get it going.
Yeah, but so the profitability has been kind of interesting going in that aspect, because there's only so many graphics cards that can mine on that algorithm. It was meant for ASICs, so they have to have higher memory. but with some of these graphics cards, they have higher memory. I've even seen talks of bit streams for Grin. So that's kind of, that was kind of a no-brainer. I was kind of just waiting. I was like, there's got to be, there's got to be. There's no way, because I think that if they could put it here on like 16 gigabyte cards, there's no way that they shouldn't be able to do this on FPGAs of some sort. Be able to mine Grin, Beam, things of that nature. Beam is a little bit more tricky because of it being an Equihash coin, but Grin is not of that nature. It doesn't really share the same characteristics as its nimble brother. It's not an Equihash. It's not really an Equihash dominant algorithm. So I was kind of been waiting for that to kind of happen, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen when and if, because you never really know. By the time they release the bitstream, Grin could be like in the toilet,
Right?
Because it's not out yet, like publicly anyway.
Oh yeah. And it's kind of funny that you're bringing up the AMD lineup on there too, because they've got their whole next RDNA 2 that's coming out that they've got the rumors over.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny how Lisa Su dropped the hints out too. It was like really lucratively that she kind of laid it out. She's like, yeah, we're gonna be doing new stuff, but they didn't tell you that it was gonna be new refreshes like they've always been doing. So they're gonna refresh the RDNA, and it's not gonna be RDNA Plus. It's gonna be RDNA 2.
Let's not make it fancy. Let's just call it RD. Let's just put a 2 at the end.
Right.
Yo, what's up, Mark? Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Our loyal Patreon subscriber, man. Welcome, man. If you would love to join Mr. Marky Mark there in the RGB Nights in the DCA Discord, you can head down into the Patreon, subscribe to the mining. On your DCA, you're mining in the Patreon, and you can get into all the sneak previews. Like, you kind of remember that dev fee.
Ooh. Oh, did I keep up the date too? Damn.
Oh. I won't count it.
Good, because I don't think I have that button laid out for this one. I actually need to separate the Friday night with the Saturday night and make that 2 different areas.
Right.
Uh-oh. You
Tech
glitched.
says,
you glitched for a second. Yeah.
Techman says, Crypto Miguel, thoughts on Lisa Su being Satoshi Nakamoto? Man, wouldn't that be something?
Oh my god, yeah.
Doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it. That would be funny.
It'd be funny, but I doubt it. Mark says Patreon for that full access RGB Nights for the win.
Yo!
Gotta love it. But yeah, so it is interesting to see, kind of what they are gonna do with the revamp. Or not really revamp, but like I guess refresh. They call it a refresh of the existing Navi lineup. So the cards that are already out, which we know they're notorious and famous for. The players' cards they did numerous times. That was it. The 470 is when it started, or no, the 470
turned into the 570.
Yeah.
Which was just a non-bin 4. It was just a non. The 470 was just a non-bin 480, and the 480 was the 580, and the 580 was an overclocked 580 to the max, then with the best cooler on it.
And then you have the 590.
Yeah, so
which was a glorified 580.
It was just an overclocked super bin. These are the best of the best. Yeah, and the nominal bump for what they sold them for, it was a flop, absolute flop. It was like the Radeon 7. It would have been a decent card if they were able to do. I think they would have done better without the HBM2 memory on there. I mean, ultimately, because they still don't have the drivers working right for that card.
Mm-hmm. Those good old HBM2s, man. But yeah, so of course, they said they're going to do a refresh again of these products.
Staying on the 7nm chip.
Yeah, by the definition, AMD's refresh would mean new new versions of the RX 5700, 5600, and the 5500 cards, kind of like a RX, a 5750 model, for instance. So their update of a 5700 would be the 5750. I can't. I can't even.
Right.
And, they're more than happy to do this too.
Oh yeah, it's marketing at the end of the day.
Them on 7nm, except for the Navi 2X, which is the 7nm plus, and then of course the Vega, of course, was on the 14nm chips. So, I don't know.
Yeah, nefarious.
It's no difference.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Ooh, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?" We were figuring they were gonna release.
They're gonna refresh it.
Right. We were hoping for something glorious that would actually be able to be used in the mining realm, and it looks like they're giving us the same thing. So you're gonna spend more money for a card that nominally does better. That's almost like sitting there and having and that's like having a difference between the 1080 versus the 2080. I mean, look how long it took before they got a driver that made the bump a little bit more worth it, but at the same time, it still ain't worth it because of the price point on it.
Yes, Nefarious, I did see that there was talk of an RX 600 drop here and coming out in October. Or back in October, they were talking about an RX 600. I was like, oh wow, but please don't. Don't beat a dead horse.
Oh yeah, and Nefarious, he's like, they got the RX 600 lineup that's being whispered,
Yeah, they're completely.
Is it a 600 or a 6000? But yeah.
Ooh, it looks like Nerd's posting a little bit of tidbits of the cards that he just got from you.
Ooh.
Gigabyte GTX 1070.
Yeah. Nice. I'm glad they're hashing out well for you.
From one mind to the next.
Right.
I'm gonna buy these cards from this guy. They were cards from a miner. Guess what I'm gonna do with them? Put them right back to work. No sleep for you. Back to work, you dirty little slaves.
Yeah, Gundy's like, don't recycle old gear. That's an NVIDIA thing. Yeah, with them recycling old memory modules, and then when they run out, oh, we're going to put the new stuff in there and we're going to call it Super.
Yeah, that's...
Mark's like, lucky guy. You got all the cards.
But did he?
Oh. It's like, Well, hold on, if you guys are looking for cards, you just gotta wait for me to start settling. I'm upgrading the mine. So let me settle out, and then I can sit there.
No.
I know, everybody's like, you're selling cards? I smell it.
Hey, you got graphics cards, man? Hey, man, you got 1070s. I heard you got 1070s.
I got 1070 Ti's.
Oh, bro, he's got the 1070 Ti's. Oh, gotta love it. Got to love it. He says, Crypto Nomad says, if you guys were to develop next-gen card for mining, what would be the perfect, what would be the perfect new card?
Well, one, you'd be looking at a bin chip, so you want to make sure that it doesn't have heat issues with inside the die. It doesn't matter who you're getting it from. You do have lottery winners within the die sets. So you want to make you want to make sure everything was perfect on those. That's one. This way, and then two, you want to have the right cooler on there. This way you can sit there and push it. And any portion that's carrying high
multi-core, I mean, do you just think, dude, there was cards like a couple years back that was like multiple graphic dies on
that they weren't that.
I want to see one of. I want to see one of those now.
Bitsby Trippin' actually has one of those old original AMD cards,
like
but they were
ago.
Power hogs, dude. But I mean, even if you didn't have multi-core like that, but I mean, you know, either way, you would want to make sure you had an adequate cooler that touches one or two dies, all the memory modules fully touches them.
1660 Ti.
Make sure that all the all the capacitors are being cooled. All the, you know, you want to make sure anything that does high wattage loads are touching the cold plate on there and transferring heat from the top and the bottom of the PCB. And a lot of people don't realize that the new memory modules, that GDDR6, is the chiplets upside down. So the hottest part of the memory is actually closest to the PCB. That's why AMD is able to cut the corner on the cooling cost on there, because they know the heat's going the other direction. So if you can properly cool the PCB down now, because you just generated that new heat source, now you're actually also getting a double benefit. Boom.
Knowledge drop.
All my AMDs, all of my AMDs
1660
have
Ti. Ha ha ha. So the reason why I said 1660 Ti is because those multi-core cards drew a lot of power, because you have basically multiple graphics cards in that one. So going with something that's real efficient, that won't take a lot of wattage, that you can undervolt really good or underclock and pull power down, would be nice on a multi-core setup card like that. So that way it's not going to go full throttle and pull all the wattage possible and break something. That's just my personal opinion. Would it be cool to see it as like two like 2080 like supers, or you know, some 2080 Ti's? Yeah. That'd be pretty baller,
no 2080s doing that. No, we don't need to ignite people's houses. They have problems with the power that they're handling now with that thing.
Yeah.
They would have to redesign. I mean, I would like to get my hands on one of those and actually see the hardware myself of what's in one. Because I've got this
inside of 2080.
Yeah, I've got this one from Nefarious that on my next video from Crypto and Hot Rods, you're going to be seeing me actually tearing this one down. And because like I've never tore down it. I've tore down the 5800s. This is a couple of generation leap on it. Let's see how good of power shunts and everything that they got in there.
Right. Right. So I don't know if anybody else seen that the Zcash community is approved a new mining reward distribution scheme.
Yeah.
Setup. This is why.
But they were already doing a 20% fee on mining. So it looks like they like recalibrated how the distribution was on it.
Later, mining chamber. You gotta head out and make food.
Oh, I get you on that one. I did that a little bit before the live stream. I was like, I gotta feed the beast. I get you, dude.
Right. Anyways, what were you saying?
But yeah, it was like the miners were already getting charged 20% fee. So it looks like they just kind of reorchestrated it so that the devs were no longer getting the 15% cut that they were originally getting, and that got sliced down to 7. They're still getting a cut, no matter what.
Yep, they said keep up the great work. Y'all do too. See y'all next week.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, they're just not taking a bigger cut. You know, the payout was currently 80% of the mining rewards were to the miners. 15% was to the founders, and then the remaining 5% went to the electronic coin company.
Right, which is their partner.
Right. So now, as they have reorchestrated it, we are looking at
it's like 80% for the miners, 7% for the electric coin company, 5% for the foundation, and then 8% to grants. And the grants are supposed to encourage other companies or any other protocols to start developing with their stuff.
Yeah, so looks like they're just gonna switch a little bit around. The devs are taking. It looks like they're not taking anything anymore. 80% was going to the miners and 7% to the coin company. And I guess it doesn't go to the devs now; it goes to the foundation.
Right, which
it moved from the devs to the foundation, which just moves it to a broader collective.
Right, same spots. They're just taking smaller cut, whatever. But yeah, they're taking a smaller cut, and then they're trying to encourage other people to develop. You're still losing. You're still taking 20%, and then you're.
I agree. We got 24 people in here. You know, you smash the like button.
Yo, yes.
Welcome everybody.
Smash that Lizzie like button.
But yeah, so I mean, it's good to see that they're reworking stuff like that. You know, instead of doing something like 12.5% tax on your miners.
Yeah. It's like, either way, I don't approve of that.
No. So Crypto Nomad says, why don't you think there are any card manufacturers that have at least one model that is made and dedicated perfectly for mining and marketed for it? They did.
Yep.
We tested that card. As Nerd said, he said they made a 16 gigabyte AMD card. He said, but it was just a 570 with more memory.
Yeah.
And was not worth the premium.
Yep. Well said.
Nomad says just one model, and how did it do?
For Grin with on Linux in their conditions that they were suggesting it to be in, it was getting like 0.9 like hash a second. I forget how Grin like calculates their hash rate.
graphs.
Graphs, okay, yeah. It was like 0.97 graphs per second.
Yeah, it was almost 1 graph per second on C31.
With my 1070 Ti...
99% efficiency, or affinity.
Right, and my 1070 or 1080 Ti with 11 gigabytes went onto it, and I was getting 1.43 on poolside.
Right. You know, the 1080 Ti did way better and was still more efficient hash per watt. Anyway, it pulled more watts, yes, but it had a higher hash rate. So hash per watt, it was still higher than the 16 gigabyte Gren card from Sapphire.
Yeah.
You know, we did get that. We both tested on it. You know, it wasn't and isn't anything special. It really just is a RX 570 with 16 gigabytes of VRAM in it. That's it. Like straightforward. That's what it is.
Was bad.
It was bad. Yeah.
I was like, good try. We commend you for it. It was real bad.
I promise you, it hashes no better than a regular 570.
Right. And it does not. And it does not outperform my 580s.
No, you would even expect it to be better, like on like Ethereum and stuff like that, but it isn't. It's still just a 570.
Yep.
It's just got fancy memories.
Yep.
That's it.
It's like, yay! You stuck more garbage on a PCB. And it used way more power too. Oh my god! For what
it really does.
Compared to another 570, because of the extra memory modules too, it was like 165 watts.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get the wattage to drop below that. No.
Yeah, you know, I got the wattage to drop on the one that I had. You know, it was pulling. I could get it to pull down like in the hundreds. I could get it to pull like 100 watts, but like even mine, you know, like Ethereum, it was only it wasn't getting hardly anything. It was getting like regular base hash rate before you even overclock or BIOS mod a 570. But BIOS modded 570 and overclock and undervolted did better than this card did. And you couldn't mess with the BIOS on this card because it had a very special BIOS on the card.
Yeah.
Already set, so that way it could run effectively or efficiently.
Yeah, the only way that you would be able to like do a flash on there and have it like really stick is like probably changing out that little BIOS chip on the PCB itself for an actual normal 570s BIOS. This way you can sit there and flash it with something manually yourself and see if you didn't just brick it.
Right.
I bet you that would so work.
Very possible. But yeah, Cryptonomad says, why don't more get on board? Because you would think in this market there would be. I think because of the fact that the cards that are already out do so well in the market that they don't really have a need to make other cards. I mean, Nvidia's made their own series of mining specific cards. You know, you have the P series, you know, the P106, the P104s, the P102s.
Or if you're willing to look for it, you know, that 2060 KO can be a 2080 in disguise.
Mm-hmm. And just give it a matter of time. I bet someone will have a BIOS that they can flash onto that and unlock it the rest of the way.
Right.
Like, and make it be more than what it already is.
Right.
Like, I bet 100%. Just give people time. Gundy said, let us know about the immersion mining stuff when you guys find out more details. We will.
We will. I'm gonna be sitting there and buying parts. I've got my parts list now. I've got like a kind of a brief calculation of what it's going to cost me. I'm not going like this elaborate. Going to tell me every little single thing. It's going to be manual mode, but it's for me. It's going to be proof of concept. So if I can get it to work on a small scale, I can figure out how to play with it, and I'm going to understand how the fluid dynamics are. I'll actually be able to run machinery a little bit bigger than that because I will have more of a knowledge on there than the average person going, yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah. Jay Bohannon says, I have one old 1063 gigabyte card left. Are there any coins left that this card could mine? I mean, Beam.
I'd say like your hash to watt level, unless you're like 5 cents a kilowatt hour, that's after taxes. I probably would just game on it. It's a really good gaming card. It really is.
If you want to hash on it, keep it on Equihash coins. It would do well on Equihash. Beam, Zell, things like that. I think it would do well on if you're not worried about spending the wattage for it, because it pulls the same wattage as a 1060, but it doesn't perform as a 1060 in mining.
Right.
It's not up to par with the 6 gigabyte 1060. But if you want to, Equihash coins would do well. Gundy, why you gotta drop the S-bomb in here, man? I gotta mark your name down on the thing over here.
No, I don't have it on this particular screen. Hold on, I'd have to flip screens here. There we go.
Crypto Nomad says he only mines with ASICs, but he said he was just asking. He was kind of curious.
Yeah, there's not too much left really on there.
Yeah, Techman says Aeon and Raven. Yeah, those are two cards you can mine.
Right, you can mine on it. Raven's not gonna be. You're gonna be putting up a heck of a fight with other.
He's got Samsung memory. That's nice.
Nice, but yeah, you put it on Raven. You're gonna be putting up a big fight with the FPGAs. So just kind of keep that in mind. That you're. Yeah, you already know. You mine with ASICs, you get it already.
Jordan Nemeth says I have two 1070s, but I shut them down. Aw.
I'm still running my 1070s.
Yeah.
They're profitable, but like this much.
I mean, if you're wanting to sell them, you're in the Discord. Post them in the marketplace.
Right.
Someone will scoop them things up pretty quickly.
Yeah, it probably won't last a week.
Probably not. Techman says I mine Raven on a GT 1030. Dude, that's baller. Those 1030s are kind of rare. You hardly see them. That's pretty funny. I love it.
Oh yeah!
Congratulations, buddy.
I know that's almost as funny as whenever I'm like, yeah, I've still got it's my test graphics card, best test graphics card I've ever owned, a GTX 550 Ti with 1 gigabyte of GDR3.
Mark says, "Look out the window for the UPS man." He goes, "I need my new mining gear." What are you getting, Mark? What you getting over there, buddy?
Woo!
Make sure you post some pictures in the sneak preview area of the Discord.
It's like Crypto Nomad's like, I'm never selling my graphics cards, never.
He says he uses them in his PC.
Nice.
He has 2 of them in his PC. He goes, I use them.
You got an SLI mode? Techman, 26 watts of slowness. You can boost them to 97 watts. Ooh, better have a good case to keep it cool too.
He says that a T17 for the immersion cooler. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, you're supposed to get that going today. If you did that today, buddy, you need to post pictures of that because we want to see that.
Right.
We gotta see it. Like we want to see it because we're in the middle of like doing testings of our own.
Right. Right. Maybe your testings can help our testings, and maybe one of our our testings in the future, or something that I know from my research, might help you too. Yo, love that stuff. I love the sharing of knowledge. It's awesome.
Says
no luck. He didn't get it going. Too many daddy duties. Oh yeah, we get. Well, Mikkel here understands that dad life.
Yeah, it happens. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do. I have full intention to do this today, and then, boom, daddy duty, and you're like,
right.
I ain't doing nothing today.
And then, of course, you know, as a dad, you always got to sit there and save up for that college stuff, and that almost is a great segue into our next article.
Yeah.
So the Indiana University has the Cray Shasta supercomputer that they have 600 and what was it? It was like a huge number. It was like 672 dual socket AMD ROM EPYC 7742 CPUs stuffed into this big mega computer that they're talking
with GPUs.
Yeah, that they were talking about upgrading all of their GPUs to what was rumored to be one of the Tesla models, the newer Teslas.
The V100s.
Yeah. Oh my God. The Voltas, dude. I mean, they have serious compute power behind them.
Yeah, they're currently using the K20s, and they're looking to upgrade to the V100s.
Right. And that'll actually be a really big, huge jump because of
8
how it
petaflops.
Right. It's how it like starts to compute a whole block out, and then it just like runs through it, and dude, it's amazing how it's actually really cool how it builds its architecture in there.
Yeah, that stuff's crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm not excited about it at all. No. What I line of mine with it?
I bet it would mine a lot of Monero.
Dude, I would wonder what 672 times 2, because you're talking 2 processors on every motherboard.
I don't even know if like the random X hash rate benchmark even has the EPYC processor on it.
Right, dude, that would be insane.
77.2.
Yeah. Dude, that thing would be like a you're talking, it's server grade chips. Those CPUs are bigger than my Threadripper. I'd be surprised if they even have that on there. Do they have it on there? Because you're looking really weird.
I'm trying to find if they even have like EPYC on it.
But yeah, I mean that you're talking the 3930 or no, the 3990X. You're talking 13,000 like hash a second on Monero.
AMD EPYC, right? EPYC 7742 does 44,000 hash.
Oh my God, that's just one.
at 225 watts.
Oh my God, that's just one. You put that whole server of 672. Oh my God, you're talking about 51%ing the mining network in one machine. Oh my God, that makes me want to break a calculator out.
I already have mine out.
Right.
So
right.
that's what
672 times 2. And then what it was 40,000 what?
44,000.
88,000 hash a second. Oh yeah, you're talking a network domination where you're like, wow, I see that. Yeah, Chinook Diesel. You're like over 9,000.
That's insane.
Oh my god. I mean, my Threadripper hashes out at 4,000. 4,000, and mine's the 1900X Threadripper. And then soon, if for anybody that like uses Simple Miner OS, I just figured out a way to actually put in a Monero miner into it. There is actually no way to put it in through the front end. You kind of got to SSH into it and actually build it in there because it's running Linux. As soon as you SSH into the rig, you're running Linux. Build his way.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was like, oh, get out of here. No way. I came across an old vid of Son of a Tech.
Huh. And he was putting it in there?
He was putting XMR Stack in there. And I'm like, I'm not going to use scammy XMR Stack. They've got some scammy stuff with their code.
He says, so you got to put it in the back door.
Bow, 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 bow.
Sneak around to the back.
Right.
Hey there.
We're just going to put this in here, friend.
How are you doing?
There's no crying in mining.
Shh. Don't cry. It won't hurt.
Right.
Not for long.
Right.
Oh, that's funny. Crypto Nomad says, I've been here for a while, but I'm in the Discord. The family mine helped me tremendously with various projects. It's a great community. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been around the Discord for quite a long time.
Yes.
You just kind of lurk in the background.
We love it.
But you know, we do the same thing in multiple of the Discords, and we have plenty of lurkers in ours that just eat up the knowledge that we put in there and that other people help put in there as well. So I'm glad that it has helped you tremendously with your own various projects. It means a lot. Much love, buddy.
Right.
Much love. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. As well as, so did you see the with the 5500 XTs that are coming out? they're giving away like
they're like
3 games.
Please sir, please buy our stuff.
Please buy our shitty ass cards.
Right. I really don't. Oh man. Oh.
Please buy it.
Please, kind sir. Yeah, so they're giving away games. You know, if you really think, if you want to add them up as $20 games, you're getting $60 worth of games, or $100 worth of games. You know, depending. I forget if whenever they launch. You know, most games when they launch, $50. So if you get it as these games are launching, then you're looking at $150 that you're basically getting back in free video games. But they're only offering 3 for their worst lineup. And that's the funniest thing. So, if you get the 5700 series, you get just 2 games.
Yep, Resident Evil 3 and Monster Hunter World, Iceborne Master Edition, which is that's cool.
And all the other ones,
I like the Monster Hunter series.
And all the other ones give you, well, they all give you Xbox Live for your PC.
Yep, Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, Box Game Pass. So you get that for all the other cards too, as like a booby prize for buying a brand new card. You know, big deal. You know,
including the Radeon 7.
Yeah,
Radeon 7 will get you that as well. Get you the 3 months of free Xbox Game Pass.
Yep.
But that 5500, man, you get 3 games, man.
Right, Resident Evil
3.
Tom
Clancy, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and then Warcraft 3.
Right. The Reforged.
Which is cool. I like to see when they give out games, but dude, they never give out like 3 games. That's like absurd.
Right? They're like, here, you get to choose one game this way.
Please buy this card.
I mean, a lot of times they'll market it with one free game that's been out for a while, that they're trying to pump the sales of that video game just a little bit, which is fine. You know, and they're like, hey, look, you use this game, you're going to see exactly what this graphics card's all about, which is, I mean, I get it. It's a good marketing little trick. Because if you notice
like
that
online thing, or like at the actual store,
like if you get it off a Newegg.
I'm talking to Fang.
Oh,
he says they sell ledgers at Walmart, like at the store or like online.
Yeah, it's probably online, and then you look at where they're from.
Yeah, and then they're selling it from like a third-party distributor, but I would imagine it would be on their website.
They got everything there.
Yeah. But like in the store, if it's like in the store on the shelves,
I think
I would be shocked.
Have we ever searched like for like a mining stuff on Walmart?
Not specifically. I've had stuff come up, but I never looked at it.
There we go. That's what it is. She's had stuff actually pop for mining specifically, and you know it's not by Walmart directly. There is no picking it up at the store like that.
Huh. He said it's the website, but it says sold and shipped by Walmart.
That's funny.
Nefarious says they have a mining section.
Walmart had ASICs on there. Yo!
That I've never seen.
I would imagine they probably did it at the height of
miners.
the bull market. By the
Is it possible to enable RX boost on hash rate?
I do not know that for sure. That I'm not positive about.
Huh.
I'm not really sure.
It's like, uh-oh. We stumped Mikkel over here on that one, because I don't know hash rate as well, and my farm is mostly on either I mean it's all NVIDIA cards, so I don't really deal with all of that stuff. And the one spot that I do have it, that comes up to an interesting topic. I have my AMD rig on Hive OS, because I get one rig free to mine on whatever I want, and it's kind of my little stick it to you guys. I'm not going to pay you guys $3 a rig a month to mine on. You can take that and shove it where the sun don't shine. So they have on there enabled RX boost, but you're limited to one motherboard. Endless number of graphics cards you can get it to boot up.
Right.
But one motherboard.
You have me searching.
Uh-oh. He's like, I'm going to find this out right now. Right meow. So, if anybody is also on Hive and you have not checked your rigs as of lately, go take a quick peep right now. Make sure your rigs are mining to your wallet. They've been hacked. So during that hack, the perpetrator would leave everything looking the same, except that they would change your wallet address out real fast on you, and see how long you would mine on that wallet without you noticing it. And most people would only notice it is whenever they went to poolside to see the rig was missing.
Yeah, you would see it in your activity, because your activity records everything and doesn't let you like really delete it. It's there, so you would see if something happened on the activity.
But most people wouldn't just.
They weren't
check
really.
It right.
Yeah, and they were renaming the flight sheets, like with the same exact name as the flight sheet. because depending on your like settings that you are allowing access to, you know, you aren't quite, depends on like what yeah, Boris, I agree. Yeah, because that's exactly how it happened. Because it was one guy that got his account compromised. But with the sharing of your rigs, allowing access to other users, that one user had other users that gave him a lot of access. So as they got into his account, he got into one and another one and another account, because all those other accounts he had access to, and was able and had enough access to where they could change wallet addresses and stuff like that. So they changed their wallet addresses to their wallet address instead of the user's wallet address.
Right.
Yeah.
Careful who you let have access to your stuff.
Yep. So, just be safe, stay frosty, and make sure you... yeah, like Boris said, number one rule of crypto, trust no one.
Right. Verify everything.
Trust nothing, verify everything.
Right, right.
100%. I hope everybody has had a great night, and I hope everybody has found this episode informative. If you have, please feel free to comment down below and share with anybody and everybody out there.
Yes.
I would greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask away now before we call it an evening.
Yo.
And we'll wait that 30 seconds.
Right.
Not really even 30 seconds.
It's like 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's a little less.
Boris is like, great stream, guys. Boss is like, laters.
Later, boss. Thank you, Mark. Have a good night. Thank you, Boris. I really appreciate you coming in and hanging out.
Right, everybody, if you haven't done so, dude, smash that Lizzie like button, guys. Smash it away. Hit the subscribe button if you have not. Especially if you listened this far and you're not subscribed, you should. Even if it's just for us and our awesome knowledge that we're willing to share with you guys, the at-home miners, just like we are. Yo.
Yes. Thank you, Unknown Crypto. You are awesome as well. Boris says, roll the intro, then the outro. Well, the outro is just as cool as the intro.
Dude, the outro is sick. Should I do it now? Huh? Should I do it?
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night, guys. We'll see you guys on the next one. Yo!
Later.